What's good, yo? Welcome to my review for this week's episode of Dragon Ball Super. Gotta say, fantastic episode once again. Like I said, guys, and I'll say it again, the Goku Black arc is my favorite arc in all of Dragon Ball. And man, this episode's phenomenal. Spectacular art and animation from Toei, so good on them. So let's talk about it. So we start off right where we left off last week with Vegeta telling Goku Black that he is, of course, a miserable thief for stealing Goku's body. He does not understand his body, and charge it and be like, "I am the Almighty Prince Vegeta." So after the kind of like a little bit of a stare down for a few seconds, Vegeta goes right back and whooping Goku Black's ass. And goes like, "I admit you're impressive, but you're still nothing but an appetizer." So they try to hit Goku, so they try to hit Vegeta. Vegeta dodges it, and then grabs Goku Black by the legs and throws him into a nearby building. And then once he makes collision with it, Zamasu's about to help him out. Goes like, "You ain't going anywhere, Zamasu. You still got me." He's like, "How dare you order around a Kai?" So then we get back to Goku Black's like, these bodies are a gift from the god, and you Saiyanically you made his own. And then when he looks up, there's this giant beam of light. There's a giant yellow beam of light hurling towards him, causing a mass explosion. Vegeta's just like, "Are you going to stay there all day? Or are we going to fight? Get up, you miserable thief!" So when Black realized, like, "Oh, so that is the secret to your power, anger, isn't it? How primal." Well, in our defense. In Saiyan's defense, we did turn into apes when we had a full moon like werewolves. So it really makes sense we looked at that, like we did turn into apes. Big, giant, dirty apes. Planet of the Apes reference there, guys. Anyway, so back to the review. So Goku Black's like, "Yes, and I shall use my anger." Brings out his Psylockean blade and pushes it right into his hand, and then pulls it back out and pulls out a fucking scythe. Yes, a scythe, the weapon of the Grim Reaper. And I'm pretty sure that's the weapon Goku Black uses in Fighter Z, if I'm right. I might be wrong on that. I haven't actually played. I've only played. I see only bits and pieces, and played the demo or the beta, I should say. But yeah, so hyped to get my hands on that game. When I played the beta of Fighter Z, oh my god, was that game fucking phenomenal. So he then swings it. Vegeta's just like, it just he just disappears and reappears the world. So if you really think you're gonna win with that, what the hell? And then he turns around and we see this. I don't know what the hell it is. I'm just gonna call it a fucking black hole because that's what it is. At least what it looks like. A black hole is like, to be honest, even I don't know what this is. Did I open it to a different reality? Did I open a time portal to the past or present or the future? Or is this just a physical manifestation of my anger? We don't know. We then get back to Zamasu and Goku, and Zamasu and Goku. He's just over there, just marveling at Goku Black Tree. He's like, "Yes, this proves our destiny that we are to cast judgment on all mortals." And then he's like, "Isn't that right?" And then he turns around to Goku. Goku's just charging right at him and punches him. And he just sends him flying. He's like, you being immortal makes you kind of clumsy. You're always leaving your guard down." He's like, "I think you're the one that's off, Goku. You're the one I've always trying to take down someone that's immortal." So after that, we kind of have a stare down between the two. Then we got I love when they start charging each other, and I love what they did. Actually, when the fight begins, when they actually start going at each other, they actually have this two-faced thing where we got Goku and Vegeta on one side, then Goku Black and Zamasu on the shot later. I love when anime series movies do that kind of thing. I always like shots like that. So then the earth starts fucking shaking, windows are breaking, and then we get back to Bulma, Trunks, and the crew. Mai's over there be like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa!" She still made the whole this pipe thing at the building she was on while she was wearing her binoculars to check out the fight. Trunks is okay, Bulma's okay. Trunks is like, "Hey, Mai, you okay?" And he's like, "Yeah." And then they go back inside to where Mai looks out and she finds that the Zamasu's coming right at him. So Bulma then uses this opportunity to teach Trunks the evil containment wave. because Goku's not here. He's busy with the he's busy with Goku Black's shadow clones. Yeah, Goku then Goku Black discovers some shadow clones that can't really be beaten, so they're busy with that. And so she shows him this video. She took him Piccolo doing the evil containment. She's like, "Oh, see, I tell you showed me. You at least have I showed you showed me right, Piccolo." He's like, "Whatever." So so then we have to So she ends up showing the video. Now Trunks works on how to do the evil containment wave. And while he's like, "Wait, Mom, I don't even know how to do this. Like, I know the pose, but I don't think I can use it. I'll buy you some time." So then Bulma steps outside and tries to stall Zamasu. And what Bulma does, it's hilarious. Although at the same time, I'm like, "Bulma, you can't really do this anymore. You're not. This isn't the original Dragon Ball. You're not in your youth." I mean, I'm not really calling Bulma old. I mean, she doesn't look that old. If I had to guess, she's probably like her early 40s, maybe her late. She's like in her late 30s at most between this and Z and the original Dragon Ball. So she's like, "Ooh, Zamasu, I hear you to recreate the whole multiverse. Oh, you think could you grant me any wish I want if you were God and what? Can you make sure everyone refers to me as Goddess? Oh, I think I'm falling in love with the old cosmic bad boy." And the look, and when she's like winks, and then when she looks at Zamasu, the look this man gives her, that is the face of death. Zamasu's just like, "I am going to strangle you, woman." That is the look that puts the fear of God in you. Even the look Mikasa gave Bertolt and Armin gave Bertolt at the end of season 2 of Attack on Titan when they look like they had the fucking devil inside them doesn't even match the look Zamasu gave to Bulma. I mean, I was like, God damn, I was like, it was at this moment Bulma knew she fucked up. And we look at her and she's like, "Oh, fuck." She knows she's screwed now. Sorry, that look is priceless. Somebody meme that look and tag me on Twitter, please. I need to know. I need this look to be memed. And so we then see Trunks. He walks out and Mai has a jar, and then she sees Zamasu holding Bulma up in the same way Goku Black had future Bulma up before she died. And we have a flashback to that, and then he just tosses her, and Bulma's still there, lifeless, limp. And then Trunks, and I was like, "Yes, Trunks, use your anger. Go Super Saiyan Rage and kill." Just I sound like a Sith Lord, be like, "Good. Use your anger. Then destroy him." I sound like Darth Sidious up in here. So Trunks then goes Super Saiyan Rage and does the evil containment wave. They managed to seal him up, but they forgot the most important thing of the evil containment wave. The tape or whatever to actually keep it still. So yeah, they're pretty much screwed. Thomas was like, "Oh, what?" Like when they was actually trying to, when they were actually sealing inside, Thomas was like, "Oh, what is this power? What is this power?" It's like because they never seen the evil containment wave, an OG technique from the original Dragon Ball. At least I'm assuming it's an OG technique from the original Dragon Ball series. So they managed to seal him. So they try just all three of them just put their hands down on him just to try to seal him up. They end up failing. They can't because it's one dude that can go up to Super Saiyan Rage, which is probably a slightly more powerful Super Saiyan 2, and you got Mai and Bulma, humans. So Zamasu gets out, but he's much, much weaker than he was before. And Goku Black notices this, so he ends up going away. Although the shadow clones appear, and Goku and Vegeta actually also use Goku uses instant transmission to bring them to where Trunks is, and where Bulma actually wakes up. Oh, actually, forgot to mention this before. After they sealed him up, Bulma did come back, and she was like, "Hey, man, have some faith, my son." And what she got, we had this little touching moment, and then after everything's said and done, Bulma's just like, "Ah, Trunks, I was so scared," and I'm just like, "Oh." Like I said, I gotta love this arc. There's what I love this arc. It's Bulma. They've done so much. They've done such many great things with Bulma in this arc. Like, I mean, I thought Bulma was always cool when we saw her in Z and other parts of Super, but I was like, I really love Bulma in this arc just from everything she has done in this arc. Bulma definitely has stepped up a couple points on the best girl scale. I mean, I still say Videl is still best girl by a solid margin, but Bulma, she's like, I probably put her second place now. Before that, because I would put, I don't know, 18 or something as second. So, now, after he breaks out, Vegeta Bulma Zamasu actually moves his earring to his left, which now means that Goku Black and then Beerus and Zamasu end up fusing together, creating Zamasu. Yeah, it's not like Zamasu Black or nothing, just Zamasu, or maybe they. So yeah, and the design, I gotta say, I really dig the design of Zamasu, Fuse Zamasu, I guess. So yeah, that's where the episode ends. And also, guys, this will be the Kai review for this week. This will be the last Kai Sim review, guys. You will be seeing for the next 2 weeks until June 2nd. Now, some of you guys are like, "What the hell? Why are we not getting for 2 more weeks?" That's actually apparently Toonami for the next 2 weeks is actually going to be airing doing marathons of Fooly Cooly. Also, except because when we get back, Fooly Cooly Season 2, Fooly Cooly Progressive is going to be aired. In case you wouldn't know, I will not be reviewing it for you guys. I'll definitely be watching it. Don't get me wrong, because I really did. Because I love Fooly Cooly. I haven't watched the last 2 episodes yet. They're currently on my DVR. I'll probably watch those later today. But yeah, I'm not gonna review it, but I will talk. But I will, of course, watch it. And I'll probably talk about it a little bit about it on Twitter. So and Instagram. So guys, follow me on my social medias. Links in the description box below. So yeah, overall, I give this episode a 9.5 out of 10. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did, subscribe if you're new, follow me on Instagram, Twitter if you feel, links in the description below. And as always, come back for more. See you guys next time.